Hey, Michael Haskey, let's start the show. What's up, buddy?
Prepare yourself.
Hello.
Prepare yourself.
Let's get that Rumble chat up. There it is. See if we can get the Haskey. There he is. Hey, Michael Howland. Hello. Hello. Michaels are here. We got the Michaels. Michael. I'm all about the Michaels and the Billy Bong Thorntons. Gage, what's up, Gage? Good morning, Gage. Good morning. Yes. Hey, Karen. No, I haven't seen the list. Oh, no, we should talk about that list. Billy Bong, get me a link, please. Hey, Karen, Michael, Billy. Okay, cool. We said hi to everybody. Hippie Chick, hello. Wow. It looks like the counter, the view counter is working properly for a change. Hippie Chick. Me. Wow, I can't believe the view counter's working right. I wonder if they fixed it. Trendy's Trendy Day reporting in live from Orlando, Florida, home of Trendy has and all things trendy. Where find me and the hashtag Trendy's on all forums, source and social media, especially on Rumble. You should only be watching on Rumble. They're the only ones that give us free speech. This is the Ox Project from Orlando, Florida. Okay, man. Huh. It's really interesting the way I've got my mouse pad set up here now. It's just so comfortable. It's like I used to like everything straight, you know, and symmetrical. And ever since I was like, you know, it just makes sense that my hand just rests right here. Ever since I did that, I've lost all the arthritis and pain that I was getting in my right arm. So it was like, it's my own OCD was what was not allowing my arm to heal up properly. Keeping my arm close like this, it helps a lot. You know, having it stretched out when I'm doing this, that's what seems to cause the biggest problems. Stephen Hawkins is dead, bro. Release. Okay, how convenient. How convenient. You know, Stephen Hawkins is dead. And you have to look at Stephen Hawkins as being confined to a wheelchair and not having any motor skills. You know? And he liked watching midgets undress. That doesn't bother me. I don't think that's such a bad thing. That doesn't hurt anybody, and I bet the midgets were more than compensated for disrobing for Stephen Hawkins. But I know he was dead, but when he was alive, you're so funny. It doesn't matter, bro. It doesn't matter. He watched midgets undress. It's not like he was raping teenagers, you know? It seems like a pretty consensual thing. Hey, man, to each their own. You like watching midgets undress? You know, Billy Ballantyne disagrees with you. And maybe that's why. Hey, Bitter, good morning. I like watching midgets undress too, says Michael Haskell. That is an interesting thing. I didn't even know. I gotta say, I've heard about a lot of... I forgot what the word is. I've heard a lot of them. That's a new one for me, bro. It's a new one. That's a new one. So, right on. Good for him, man. You know, he seems like a harmless guy. He didn't want to hurt anybody. He just liked watching midgets take their clothes off. Bro, there's nothing really wrong with that. It's like going to a strip bar. You know, guys like going to strip bars and watching women strip their clothes off. Well, he was a littler guy, and he was in a wheelchair, and so they were more his size. Fun size. If you go to Matt Wallace, I don't know who Matt Wallace is. Okay, Matt Wallace. No idea. Never heard of the guy. But remember, Billy Bong, the list is important to find out who they are, but the subject matter does not interest me on this show. When the kink lemonade turns sour. So I don't want to get into details. Like I said yesterday, that's the one topic I really don't want to discuss is child abuse. Midget abuse is fine, especially when Billy Ballantyne is here. That's fine. They're consenting adults. Some of them get paid to be abused. You know, thrown up against, you know, Velcro walls and whatnot. Roland, Gent, what's up, buddy? Roland, how's it going, buddy? Good morning. I'm glad you're here. Now, to Dage, to Michael Holland, to Roland, the three of you, please consider coming to Rumble, guys. I know you're watching from YouTube, but understand what YouTube does to me and what they've done to so many other content providers out there. They don't deserve your traffic. So please consider coming to Rumble. I just put a link in the chat, and I would love it if you guys would please consider coming over to Rumble instead of using YouTube, instead of using Facebook to watch the show. Please come on over to Rumble. It's this easy. Rumble.com/user/Nays Garden. Like Wee Man and Jackass, right? Been a while. It's been a while, Roland. Was a big Facebook watcher. Right. And now if I could just get you to download Rumble onto your phone or to go to rumble.com on any computer, man, you just go to rumble.com and watch the show from there. Make sure you sign up for a Rumble account. It's free. And they'll send you an email. Just send the email back. Then you'll be verified. And then come over to my channel, click follow, and click the thumbs up button. And I hope all of you are clicking thumbs ups for me today. And I hope all of you are checking to see that you're still following the channel. Make sure that you've got the follow on. Turn on your notifications for Rumble. Right? So we've got the price of Bitcoin yesterday at 42,905 when I shut my computer off. You guys curious to see where it is now? 42,905.55. 43. So it's gone up about what, $500? And Harmony was at 1789. Now it's at 1844. That's huge. Harmony's come way up. That's huge. Getting closer to 2 cents again. Fantastic. We'll put it back over there on the Bitcoin price. That's great. This is not a Bitcoin show per se today, but just we got our eye on it. It's not a lot of exciting stuff going on in the crypto space. So It's as if Biden administration doesn't really want to win 2024. What the fuck? That's the title of today's show. And let me give you all the reasons what the Biden administration is doing to ensure that they don't win 2024. Are you ready? Here's all the reasons. Now, and what's sad is all of these reasons, there's 10 reasons, and all 10 of them could be fixed easily just by signing something or passing whatever or enforcing something, right? You ready for all 10? Here we go. It's going to go fast. Immigration. Yeah, that's it. 10 things. It's all the same thing. And it's only one thing the Biden administration would have to fix in order to ensure that 2024 is theirs to keep going. And you got to ask yourself, why wouldn't you do it? Especially when the majority of Hispanic voters in this country who are American citizens are pro fixing the immigration border issue. Are you thinking you're going to lose the Hispanic vote if you shut down the border? Well, that's a huge mistake, and it's as if the Biden administration isn't thinking clearly. Now, I heard something today, and I thought, this guy's such a piece of shit. There's nothing he can say that I will ever agree with. You know who it is? It's the new Speaker of the House, that guy who hates the LGBTQ community. He thinks that if you're gay, you're evil, right? That you're some kind of a product of Satan. This guy is a psycho. I never thought I'd ever agree with anything he said. But this is what I heard. Supposedly, the Biden administration has offered a billions of dollar bill to help fix the border. And supposedly, this Speaker of the House, this piece of shit, he doesn't want the money. And you got to ask yourself, dude, they're trying to fix it. They're sending money down there. And you know what he said? You know what he said that resonated with me? And I thought I was losing my mind. I thought my brain was leaking out of my ears. Listen to what this son of a bitch said. Listen to what this cocksucking cunt fuck said. He said, we don't need more money. He said, we need you to enforce the laws that are in place and shut the border down. That's all we need. We don't need money, and it doesn't cost money to do that. It's all set up. Just do the thing. And I'm like, my head exploded all over the fucking TV screen. Because, oh my God, the biggest fucking piece of cunt work on the planet is making more sense than the current administration. And if you think about that dynamic there, you can't win 2024 now, dude. You're done. You're not gonna do this. You're not gonna do the one thing. 10 reasons. Border security. It's all you gotta do. Border security. Just do the border security. It's all you gotta do. Get some drones. You know, you want to send all the drones over to Israel and Ukraine? Fuck you. Fix our fucking border. I know I sound like a Republican right now, but I'm not. This is how the Biden administration would win 2024. It's actually, this is more like helping Democrats, right? They're not going to do it. I don't care what their reason is. I really don't care. I don't care what their reason is. It's stupid, and they're dumb. And because of this, we're going to have Donald Trump running this country from a fucking prison cell. Just go work out. Fucking yell at me and tell me to stop it. Don't you have somewhere to be? I hate when she fucking interrupts me like that. She doesn't have to say shit to me. Just stay the fuck out of my live show. Because I'm making sense. Oh God, I'm making sense. Border. Why not? Why won't he fix it? What's the problem? What's the holdup? Like I said before, usually I'm pretty smart about this shit, and I figure it all out right for you, right on the live stream. I'm like, oh, this is why. I don't have a why. And I would love to hear from you. I would love it if one of you could just tell me what the real reason is that the current administration won't fix the fucking border. Will somebody tell me? Because they're going to lose the election over it. You want to know how I know? Because it even pisses me off. And I don't feel threatened by people coming into our country illegally. I don't. But I just know that that's the thing that most people are freaked out about on both sides of the aisle. And that if they fixed it, boy, oh boy, they would sail right through 2024. They'd blow that motherfucking prison bird away. And like I said, we're going to have Donald Trump running this country from a fucking prison cell. You know, we've got these doors here. Let's close the fucking doors. You know? So you don't have to listen to me and you don't have to fucking interrupt my show. How about that? God. So, you know, I know it seems like I don't respect my mother and I don't love my mother, and I want you guys to know, I want you to understand something. She disrespects the fuck out of my space. She has absolutely no concept of my own personal boundaries. She has none. And she doesn't care, right? She doesn't care that she interrupts my show. She doesn't care how fucking important the show is to me. She doesn't care how important my message is. So understand that what she does over there, she knows what she's doing, and she's being very disrespectful. And I respond the way I do because I'm being fed this disrespect, this lack of just common courtesy. And, you know, closing these doors would take 1 second, and she refuses to do it for whatever reason. And, you know, we both live in this house. She doesn't have to say that shit and interrupt me when I'm in the middle of the show, and she can deal with it, and she acts like it's like the end of her fucking world is crumbling down. Oh, because I used a curse word or because I yelled about something. Well, you know what? This fucking world pisses me the fuck off, and I yell a lot. And it's just, I guess, you know, me doing the exact same thing that she does. But when she does it, oh, it's cute, and we all laugh and we giggle and stuff. But when I do it, you're ruining my life. It's not fair to me, and I don't care how old she is. It's not that she's going senile or anything like that. She knows what she's doing. She's very manipulative, and it's not fair to me, and I'm not going to take it. I'm not going to take it. She's bossed me my whole life, man. And the only thing I ever ask of her to do is to just leave me alone when I'm doing this show. If you need me for something, that's fine. But you hear me cursing, you hear me angry about something, don't worry about it. It doesn't involve you. You know? This show's been going on for 10 years. And I don't care what she thinks she can do is going to change the way I am. There is nothing she's going to do that's going to change the way I am. And the only thing it ever does is the same thing that firing a bunch of rockets into the fireball at the beginning of Fifth Element did. It just made it angrier and bigger and more of a threat. Right? Why? Those rockets, those represent ignorance. The ignorance of the humans. That's how ignorant we are. And you gotta treat me with respect. You know, you hear me screaming about something, you don't agree with it, fine, talk to me about it later. But let me do my shit, man. Let me say my piece. So, anyway, sorry to get so far off the track, and I think we've covered it all. I think we really did cover it all. So, yeah, we all need, everyone deserves to, you know, I don't yell at her when she's screaming about something, even if it's something that I like or whatever. You know, let her fucking do her thing, whatever. But she doesn't see it that way, you know? I'm sitting here in a closed off booth, you know, trying to be as low key here as I can, considering what I'm doing. Oh, dude, when I'm sitting next to her and we're watching TV, dude, she's got that. Fucking thank you. Whatever. I'm so sick of you. I hope you die. Blah blah blah. And we just kind of giggle, you know. And she wonders why I'm like this, because I'm part of her, you know. And she created me, and she raised me, and that quick temper, and that anger, and that short temper she's got, and that impatience with things she doesn't like, that's a part of it, you know. And maybe she just can't stand that she's the way I am, and when she sees me acting like her, it drives her crazy because it's like looking in the mirror. But hey, man, don't come down on me. I'm me, and I'm happy with who I am. I accept who I am. I'm completely satisfied with who I am. So, you know, maybe she's not happy with who she is, but don't take it out on me. I got called out for interruption by family. They would have to close border to stop, it seems. Cartels. Steve Running. Yeah. And, you know, the border's already closed. Thanks to Donald Trump. You know, he put up this huge, stupid fucking steel wall, right? Whatever it is. The border's already basically closed off. And we have sent a lot of drone technology to the Ukraine. We've sent a lot of drone technology to Israel. And don't you think we could be using all of that surveillance technology here? Don't you think we could be using satellite imagery to find out when people are crossing the desert? Don't you think we could put up long-range cameras at the border fence? Alarms, alerts. Don't you think we could hire more border guards? You know, they offered you billions of dollars. You don't want them. You say you've got all the infrastructure and people that you need. That's what the gay-hating piece of shit Speaker of the House said. That's what he said. He said, we got all the money we need. We just need you to enforce the law. Give or take. The people in our immediate circle are a reflection of us. Usually they are. Usually they are. Some people grow past it. Some people come from an abusive family, and they're like, you know what? I don't want to make other people feel like my family made me feel. And they grow past it. You know? Border reopened Thursday morning, was closed for last month. Yeah, it's like I said, I see a lot of you guys in the chat agree with me that this, and the Republicans, and a lot of Democrats too, that are saying that the border needs to be handled. And Biden not doing it, that's going to cost him 2024. Him not knowing that that's what he should do, it seems outrageous. Like, because you've got advisors, you've got ears on the street. You know, you've got the pulse of America at your fingertips through polling, through the media, through the internet. You know, you put me in charge of communications in the Biden administration, we'd sail right through 2024. Because I'd be like, okay, this is the thing. These are what they need. And so you got to do this because you represent the people. And when you make the people happy, they'll vote for you again. And it's like rocket science for them. And they just can't figure it out. We don't know what we're doing wrong, so we need to attack Trump, attack Trump, attack Trump, attack Trump, attack Trump. Well, Trump deserves to be attacked, absolutely. I'm not one of those guys who's defending Trump. But I'm just saying that is not the path forward. You know, you ignore him, let the courts deal with him. And in the meantime, you deal with what the people want you to deal with. That is you are a servant. And that is the thing that politicians have forgotten. They are servants. And they serve us. And they have forgotten to serve. Now all they think is that we serve them. And that we should provide them with money and expensive shit. Do you hear what's going on with the guy from the NRA? Pierre? Jean whatever Pierre dude. He's being accused by, I guess it's the New York state attorney, of abusing finances and, you know, doing the same kind of things that this senator, I can't think of his name, is now in trouble. He's a Democratic senator, and he's got gold bars and a Mercedes, and he's gotten money and shit, and supposedly he's just, you know, opening himself up to bribery and all kinds of shit. We're seeing it more often. It's getting exposed more. But this guy, he's not a leader, but he is not a political leader, but he is a leader of the gun lobby. And that's more powerful than a politician, right? And so what he came out publicly, I got to give him credit. He came out publicly and said, this is all bullshit. We're totally above the board, legit, and this is going to result in absolutely nothing. That's what he said. You said they're just trying to hurt the gun lobby. And I totally understand, and I sympathize with that. And if he is, if he's not abusing his privileges and he's not using funds that weren't his to use and to spend on lavish dinners and hotels and traveling around and whatever, the point is, and you got to think about this, his job as the head of the NRA is to have lavish, expensive events and impress people and get them on board with the NRA. He has to spend money to get more money. And if some of that money from the NRA has been designated and set aside, here's $2 million of expense run for the whole year. You go out, you get hotels, take people out, take people that have a lot of money, get them drunk, have them sign up for support for the NRA. That's his job. His job is to spend some money, to go make more money. So it will be interesting to see. Now, I'm not saying he's innocent, because I don't know. Maybe he totally stole money and did fucked up shit. I don't know. But I really hope, this is my hope, I really hope that he doesn't get in trouble for it. I hope he gets off scot-free, and I hope the NRA keeps growing in strength, because the NRA is one of the few things that I support as far as, sticking to the Constitution of this country. Our right to defend ourselves. And you can try to reread the Second Amendment all you want. You can try to put your own words in there. You can try to lie about what our fathers were trying to say or what they really meant. But the facts of the land are, right now, we have the right to possess those firearms because we have corrupt government people. Look at George Santos, man. Look at George Santos. You think I want to give up my guns with people like him in office? Are you kidding me? People like Ron DeSantis? Ron DeSantis, who hates everybody? You think I want to give up my guns with him as my leader? You're crazy. The guns stay, and I'll defend this home, and you try to take them away, and I'm going to fight back, man. This is all we got right now. It's all we have left, as far as I'm concerned, of our freedom. They've taken away so much. Especially when it comes to our voices. You take my voice away, fuck you. You're not taking my guns away. You should have kept my voice so you at least hear where I'm at. But you don't even want to hear me, so fuck you, I'm keeping my guns. We don't talk about, oh, you don't want to hear my voice? We ain't talking about it. I'm keeping my guns and we ain't talking about it. How do you guys feel about the government trying to take your guns away? I would love for the chat to move a little. We're talking about guns now. Nothing. Silence. Y'all got high and left, didn't you? Steve Running answers with the word 80s. Thanks, Steve. Okay, Michael Lasky, fuck that shit, can't get mine. Okay, Nick the Stick, my guns are going nowhere. Oh, I thought you just fell off the boat, right? Had a boating accident. Lost all my guns in a boating accident. Saltwater. Boating accident. I have an AR. They're not getting it. Billy Bong Thornton. Thank you. Started with the Patriot Act. Hippie chick. No, it didn't start with the Patriot Act. This has been going on way before the Patriot Act. Lost them in a boating accident anyways. But good try, hippie chick. Good try. You just bought a 38? Hell yeah. I need my 38. .38 is a great gun. It is a great gun. It's just the best of everything. It's got plenty of power, not a lot of kick, loud. You want it to be loud and fucking scary and intimidating. It's got stopping power, and it's not hard to handle. It's great. Now, of course, if you got guns like mine, you're gonna want to go with the 45 auto. My 45 auto is a cream puff. I'm joking. Anybody could shoot it. It doesn't even kick. A baby could fire that gun, and it's a 45 auto. Don't allow me to have a gun and a medical cannabis card in Arizona. Here's an idea, Michael Howland. Fuck cannabis cards. Grow your own, or move the fuck out of Arizona. Would you rather be in prison for, a month because you violated a law, or would you rather be dead because you didn't have a gun to defend yourself when somebody was trying to steal your cannabis? You like the way I tied all that together? I put a bow on it for you. Tie it up in a boat. I have yet to smoke this morning. Dude, the thing about these guitar picks is they don't work on the acoustic guitar. I broke them so fast. I got some broken guitar picks here. These are about to go. This one is done. Broken. 3 of them broken. It's too bad, man. Okay. That's so cool how they wear like that. I love how they wear on the one side. My attack side. You can see where the pick makes contact with the strings. It wears the paint off. Okay. Lowell, love the guns. Can't you put a 357 round in a 38? You can put, I believe you could put a 38 in a 357 Magnum, I believe. I don't think you could put a 357 Magnum in a 38, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I remember having two different kinds of bullets that would work in my 357 Magnum, I believe. I was right, Deerslayer. I'm right. Oh, shit. Bam! The gun expert chimes in and says I'm right. Just doing this, guys. See, I'm a gun expert, too. I'm an expert in everything. I'm an expert in everything I try to reason my way through. I can't believe I nailed that. I can't believe I nailed that. That is so funny. It's because I used to own a 357 Magnum, man. That is so funny. Shitty piece of shit gun. I would never own another 357 Magnum, ever. I would never, ever buy another 357 Magnum. Never. Anybody looking at a 357 Magnum needs to look at the Glock 45 Auto, the Glock 21. You'll never look back. If it's an extra $100, $200, it doesn't matter. It's your life that matters. A 357 Magnum will just fucking lock up on you. There's the rounds burn up the inside of the gun. It just doesn't work right. I never had a problem with any other gun like I had with that stupid 357 revolver. It was just shit. Yeah, check out the 21, the Glock 21, bro. Glock 21, 45 Auto. You're going to thank me. Go to a shooting range and ask them to try one. You're going to take one shot, and it's going to be like a BB. Pop, and you're going to be like, oh my God. You're going to be like, dude, this is like shooting out of a cinder block. I mean, the gun doesn't move. You know, it's amazing technology. You got your G22. I never failed. Never had a misfire on a Glock. Never. And that's what it's all about. That's the only thing that matters. When you pull that trigger, you want that bullet to go. You know, every fucking time. You'll never own a Glock? Why is that, dear Slayer? Why would you never own a Glock? Do you have something against Austrians? You say the Glock is overrated? You love your S&W? Smith & Wesson? Fuck Smith & Wesson. I'll never buy another Smith. That 357 that I had, that was I want to say it was a Dan Wesson. I'll never buy another Smith & Wesson product for as long as I live, bro. I'm sick of misfires. I want my bullets to go. I need my bullets to flow out the muzzle. I will never buy another Smith & Wesson product ever again. Now, here's the difference. Deer Slayer, have you ever fired a Glock? Personally, have you ever borrowed somebody's and fired it? And I'm still asking you. And hey, Porta Johns, is that the Glock chambered in 357 SIG? No. I don't know what you're talking about. What is the problem that you had with Glock? That's what I want to know. What's your reason? Well, they don't have a safety. They don't have a safety. Yeah, they do. They got an awesome safety. What are you, crazy? They don't have a safety. Bro, it's called clack clack. That's the safety. If you don't go clack clack, the safety's on. You know, that's pretty safe. It doesn't get any safer than that. They don't have a safety. That's the reason? Dude, what the hell, man? You're a deer hunter and you're scared of a gun because it doesn't have a safety on it? I said scared. You don't like a gun because it doesn't have a safety on it? You know what I hate about safeties? One day you're gonna grab that gun, you need it, and you're gonna have to shoot someone really fast, and the safety's gonna be on, and you're gonna be the one that gets killed. That's what I don't want. I don't want a gun that's got a safety on it. I own several, but I don't like them. I'm always like, and I can never see it. Like, is this unsafe or not? It's like I want to put red on the fire side so I know. My BB guns are better at it than some of my rifles. So that's interesting, is that you like a gun with a safety, and I hate safety. I was like, that is a bad decision, bro, because guns are a life and death tool. And the last thing you need is one more thing to have to do when someone is trying to kill you. You know? That's interesting conversation. We should get therapy range in here. I bet you he knows all about guns. My buddy Bill could come in here and give us he's an instructor. He'd come in and teach us all about it. Dej says, I'm using the last of triage oil to heal my left hand. I fell down on New Year's Eve. Dej Lee, I hope you weren't drinking on New Year's because you were indoctrinated to do so. I hope you didn't get drunk. It's such a lemming thing, you know, this whole, we got to go out and look at fireworks and get drunk on New Year's so we can have a hangover. Let's start the new year with a hangover. Whoever thought that was a great idea? I'd like to introduce him to my Glock. Face to face. Think of all the people who've died because of that stupid idea. All the lives we've lost. G conversion on Beretta. G. The Glock? You have tried the Glock. Okay. D. Cocker. Safety. Fuck alcohol. Michael Haskey. I love my Walther P99 for the decocker. The decocker. Isn't that Joe Cocker's wife, D? Oh, it's funny. You guys want a little bit more of a waterfall sound in the background? You know what Billy said? He's like, that waterfall, after a while, it sounds like just people constantly clapping for you. And now I hear it. I hear it now. Yay! Nays Garden! Nays Garden, best podcast on the internet. Yay! Yay, Nays Garden. 3.5 pound trigger. I've never heard of that one. Turkish-made Kanik. Horta, is that a German gun? Turkish, close. We all have guns in common here in the garden. Look at this. We're all talking about our guns. It's funny. You can't unhear the clapping? Me neither. And I like it. They love me! They love me! How do you feel about the G23? I'm not familiar with it. The only Glock I've ever owned, and the only Glock I think I've ever fired is that 21. Once you go 45 auto, bro, you never go back. You look at the size of a 45 auto bullet, and why would I use anything else? This is not only going to stop whoever's coming after me, it's going to end their life, and the first bullet is going to end their life. It doesn't matter where the bullet hits them. They're going to bleed out. It's going to blow a limb off, you know? It is such a devastating round. And it's so powerful. And it's what I want, you know? I don't want to have to shoot somebody 3, 4, 5 times to make sure. I want that first bullet to stop whatever the hell's going on. How long are we been live for? 40 minutes. No smoky yet today. Wow, you must be addicted to that cannabis, Nay. You must be addicted. Because you smoke such large dabs, and you must wake and bake, Nay. As soon as you wake up, you must have to get that cannabis right in your body. Nope. Not at all. Sometimes I like being sober and clear-headed. But I'm a little jumpier. I'm a little easier aggravated when I'm not smoking cannabis. Absolutely. And my mom doing that shit earlier, I probably wouldn't have even responded to her had I had already smoked. But I'm a little bit hot under the collar, until I've had my first bong rip. Absolutely. And I like that sometimes for entertainment value on the show. I like being jumpy. I like being froggy. I like popping off. Being that unpredictability. It's part of the entertainment value of the show. You don't know how I'm going to respond to something you say. It's always like just this random explosive response, and it's going to be something different every time. So hopefully that variety that you get. Is it going to be a rant or a rage? Is it going to be a scolding? All 9mm P99s. Always been a German-made gun. Yes, Michael, it's the best EDC polymer chassis I've ever carried. Yeah, I think that the Glock 21 is a plastic polymer type. They did a demonstration on a Glock. It was a Glock 19, I believe. They dropped it 500 feet out of a helicopter. They dropped it down. The man was down there on the pavement on a runway waiting. They drop the gun. The gun lands in front of him. He walks over and picks up the gun. Bam, 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 bam. Fires perfectly. Imagine that. Not a lot of guns would survive that. But that Glock, man, the P99AF. Ooh. I love how he says, I'd never own a Glock, and then the reason is because it doesn't have a safety on it. Dude, it's got a slide on it. How safe is that? It's so funny. Talk about a safety. I mean, I got a gun that if you pick it up wrong, it'll fire. I got one of those. Snub nose 38, no hammer. It's hammerless. You pull the trigger, it fires. There's no safety on that gun. And that is a gun that is made for self-defense. And that is why there's no safety on it. Because you want that gun to fire. You don't want to have to struggle. When you are in an intense mental state, like you're being attacked or assaulted or whatever, you don't have time to think about shit, man. You just need everything to work so you can save your own life. All Glocks have a polymer chassis. That's because they work so goddamn good. Because it works so good. They are great. I mean, when I saw that demonstration from the helicopter, I was like, yep, that's the gun for me. And when I got home invaded, the 3 assailants had guns. I had a gun in the house. But to be completely, perfectly honest with you, during the home invasion, I never thought about the gun even one time. I never thought, God, if I could just get to my gun. I forgot it was there. That's how stressed that kind of a situation can be, It's like you don't have time to think. And the gun wasn't on me. So all I had were these guns. And these guns worked really good. They worked really good on that day, luckily. And as you could tell, here I am, right? I didn't even get hurt that day. I fought off 3 armed attackers single-handedly, and all I had were my hands. And after I did that, I started doing the show. I told my audience, I was like, if you're ever in a situation like that, you can come out on top too. And we discussed it. Okay, let's do the time. 47. Let's do 4700. 4700. If you like Glock, try a Walther. Okay, that's cool. I don't think I have access to that, but I'm really happy with the guns that I own. The next gun I buy is going to be an AR. And I'll probably mount that bitch right above my head, right here, just like Destiny does with his shotgun. 4700. They're all applauding for the dab I'm about to do. Thank you for applauding. No law regarding cannabis. Cheers, everybody. $43.5. Here we go, folks. $43.513. Here we go. 514. So my mom's about to leave. You hear the claps now, Drew? It's funny. ARs are fun to shoot. 357 Magnum Smith & Wessons are not fun to shoot. You know, 12 gauge shotguns are not fun to shoot. If you ever find a 12 gauge that's fun to shoot, let me know. Rubicon says, Tess, buddy! What's up, buddy? Hello. Buddy's watching over from Facebook. Buddy, you should come over to Rumble. Download Rumble on your phone. It's an app. Rumble app. My mother's giving me dirty looks. The Allen wrenches. She's worried about, I've got like 10 Allen wrenches sitting out on the counter. And she's like, the girls are cleaning. You left the tools out on the counter. It's like fucking little Allen wrenches that they can just go like that, clean, and move it back clean. It's so funny. You think I'm OCD. Savage 178, 30 right. That's the brush gun I choose for close hunting. 12 gauges, wow. I have an AR-15. Look how everybody here... Dude, we should just start our own gun show. We'll just call it Nay's Gun Show, man. Everyone here is into guns. We're just gonna start talking about guns. Did you... Dage, what? What are you saying, Dage? I don't understand that. Is that somebody that I don't know? Oh, you're talking about the home invasion? I can tell you exactly how it went down. We've talked about it on the show multiple times. From Australia, 2 a.m., Rubicon. Yes, we see you, Rubicon. Thank you for joining our show. We smoke cannabis here. I was thinking my mom was going to say goodbye when she left. It didn't work out. But I think she's mad at me. I'm a reloader too. I moved into a house that was a full reloader house. Had all the equipment, the presses, all the ammunition, everything, man. Gun barrels, freaking stocks. The guy was sick into guns. Clara Sue, I just want to say I'm sorry about your father. My heart's yours. Clara Sue, thank you so much. Thank you for that, Clara Sue. It means everything that you came in and said that. It really shows that you really are a good person. You've got a good heart. I'm a reloader too. Hey, Clara Sue. Dear Sarah, I got to shoot one of the bullets smell like Vicks Vapor Rub. Dave says yes. He laughed and said yes. I got to shoot. Okay, when you look at ARs, check out the IWI Tabor 7 and 308 man. Porta Johns, 308. Why would I do that? Let me know. Why? What's the purpose? Is that a slightly larger caliber? It's a different. Are you talking about a different barrel on the gun? Cheers to you and a beautiful year ahead. Okay. Or the IWA Tabor X95 and 5.56. How expensive is ammunition now? It's more stopping power on a 308. All right, have a good workout, Mom. Love you. She's still here. That's nice. An M4. When cold and let off. Buy a bunch of guns and get what's good and you're good with and buy shit tons of ammo. Am I right? Or what? 2 handguns, 2 shotguns, 2 rifles. Dude, we hit 43,692. We went all the way up to 700. We were over 700. I think we hit 710. Yeah, 722. 710 we hit. We got rejected and came back down a little bit. We've got a complete spike going on, everybody. Holy shit, guys. Are you watching? There we go. Dude, there's a whole bunch of people podcasting. So, what I said earlier about the Biden administration, it's as if they don't want to win 2024, and all they have to do is fix what? Who could tell me? Who's the first person to tell me what I said is the one thing, or the 10 things, that the Biden administration needs to address, and they could do it in a day. Stroke of a pen. They could send the National Guard. They could handle it in one day. And it would ensure their victory for 2024. My question is, what is that thing? We're doing a test. What is the thing? What is the 10 things I told you? That's the first thing. Make sure you catch up with the show, man. Don't lag behind. Always hit live. If you're lagging behind, you want to hit live so you can answer these questions quick. Right? You want to be the first one to answer the question. What is the one thing that the Biden administration needs to fix? Immigration, hippie chick. Yes, that is correct. She got it. Boom. Immigration, everybody. The border. Why the border? We're just going to go over these talking points really quick. Why the border? Because the border is an issue for the Hispanic voters, the American Hispanic community of the United States of America. It's an issue for them, and guess which side of that issue they're on, and they're a huge voting bloc. They want to seal up the border too. They want everyone coming in legally, and that's fair, and that's understandable. And if that's the way all of America agrees the law should be, then I support it too. We're looking at the Biden administration and saying, you're not representing the fucking people of this country. You're the goddamn leader. You represent us? You're not representing us. You're not watching the polls. You're not paying attention. You're not doing your job. You know that Donald Trump knew he could say, I'll be a dictator on day one of my presidency with the border and with oil drilling. That's what fucking Donald Trump said. He's won the election, dude. It's over. The election is over. Why is this so easy for me to see? And every Democratic strategist out there that works for the Biden administration that has something to do with what is dictated out of that administration doesn't seem to be able to get Biden on board. On board with the border. They're all pieces of shit, says Bitter. Because we're going to war in Venezuela next. No, don't you know? We just started a war in Iran. We just killed, or was it Israel, probably with our munitions, just killed 100 people in Iran, supposedly. Wait, let's look that up. What's going on? Over 100 killed in blasts near Soleimani's grave in Iran. I'm sorry for my mispronunciation. Iran explosion kills at least 95, 22 hours ago. USA Today, explosion kills dozens. That's how USA covers it. You know, USA Today. Well, we only killed dozens. Well, no, you killed 95. They've literally got a body count. 1 hour ago, CNN. Should we see how little CNN is covering it? You think they got the body count? What? Iran suspects suicide bombers carried out the attack on commemoration for slain general that killed 84. Now it's 84. I'm so confused about all this misreporting. Well, I mean, there must be the facts out there, right? No one is claiming responsibility for it? Nobody knows. The news is not out yet. Reuters. Iran vows revenge. Revenge on whom? No claim of responsibility as yet. No, I won't like her. I wouldn't watch anyone that you watch, Clara Sue. But thanks for telling me what I would like. So I heard we did this. That's what I heard. All the news reports are saying it was suicide bombers. And I'm like, who and why? And why that target? $211 people injured, 95 dead. The deadliest attack in the history of the Islamic Republic. Venezuela. Do you think we're going to war? That's what you're. 768, guys. Holy shit. Look at that line, man, going up right here. Yeah, and they killed the leader from Hamas. Yes. But I just think it's weird that no one's claiming responsibility for it. Top commander of Iran's Quds Force, Esmail Khani, said the attacks were carried out by, and I quote, the agents of the Zionist regime, Israel and the United States, end quote. So this is the first reference to anybody responsible that I've heard, and it's from a Reuters. Tehran often accuses its arch enemies, Israel and the United States, of backing anti-Iran militant groups. Wow, dude. That would explain why the blast was so powerful, bro. You know, Israel or America provided the money or the explosives for those fucking vests, I bet. I bet they were high-tech explosives. If they were people. You know, it's... Could be drones, man. Could be a missile. I mean, I guess you know, if it's a missile and there's witnesses, I guess they would have known it was a missile. I think they'd see it come in or hear it come in. Dude, on the ground attack. CIA, Mossad, you know. Funding a group, telling somebody that if they don't go walk in there and explode, they're going to kill every member of their family. You know? No telling who the people who detonate themselves, no telling who they are, right? But if America and Israel give enough money to a terrorist group, they can make anything happen, however they want to make it happen. And there won't be any say in it by the people funding it. Well, it's so pretty watching the leaves fall through that waterfall. So they all bunch up on each other and then fall into the water. It's cool. Clara Sue, I don't care who this fucking idiot is that you watch. You watch horrible, horrible sources for information. You watch complete idiots. So please stop recommending this moron, okay? I appreciate you coming in and offering condolences. If you really want to honor that, stop acting like Clara Sue, okay? I would really appreciate that. Still have coffee left. You're lucky. Yes. Coffee is a happy Nay. Coffee makes the world go round. Thank you, Clara Sue. I appreciate that. Even though I really don't believe that you're going to shut up about this dumb bitch. I'm just saying. I don't think that you're going to stop. Because I know how you are. You, like, get into this, like... impulsiveness. Can't be stopped. have a great day, all. All right, Clara Sue. Bye. There was an explosion. Best way to find out who did it is who benefits from it. Well, it depends on who was at that funeral, right? And I'm assuming it's Israel and America that think they would benefit from something like that. It's doesn't strike me as a false flag type thing. It strikes me as something they did as a warning to the rest of the war, to the other countries they're about to go to war with. Like, this is how we fucking fight. We fight dirty, and we go after your leadership. We make it very hard for commands to come down because we go after your generals. You know? Take out the quarterback, take out the coach on the sidelines. You know? Fuck that. That's how America and Israel play. Oh shit, I wonder if that shit's gonna hit. Just thought of that. The bottom is kind of clogged. I'll just pull through it before I hit. That's what I'll do. 729, we're at 14, let's say 1540. 1540. That's 11540 to you. Now, my other thing is I'm just going to pull a hit. Make sure everything's running smooth because I got so much oil in the elbow of this, sitting there just waiting to be reclaimed. I'm gonna have so much oil come out of this. Oh my god! Just from heat. I'm gonna drop it right into my oil jar. I'm keeping it open. Gotta take my dogs out. Michael Haskey. Michael Haskey. It'd be funny if you were from Alaska. We could say Michael Haskey from Alaska. I'm Michael Haskey from Alaska. Hey Pinoy, what's up, buddy? The Red Sea is blocked from this we can expect. It's time to smoke. No law regarding cannabis. Cheers, everybody. I'm late. $43.8. Look at the spike, everybody. Crypto and cannabis go good together. Cheers. Michael, Pinoy, Clara Sue. Still here. Hippie Chick. Deer Slayer. Pinoy. Every time I see everyone say cheers, I can hear all of our bongs hit together. I hear the audience all clapping. Thank you, everybody out there in the audience, for your constant applause. Yeah, let's hear louder. Let's hear you applauding louder. Let's hear it for Nay's Garden. Yeah! Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you for the 956. Thank you, everybody, for the 956. The 970. It means so much to us. Yes. We're all applauding Bitcoin. Yes, go Bitcoin. We appreciate you so much. 990. 990. Yes, it just seems to have this life of its own today. Yes. We love you, Bitcoin. Yes. Oh, everybody sit down. Everybody sit down. Thank you. Yes. Oh, no, please. Please. Yes. Yes. All of you. Oh, even up there. Yes. All of you up there, please. Come on, everybody. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Please. Yes. Yes. Thank you so much. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Thank you, guys. Now, what I'd like to talk to you about is how long Nay's Garden has been setting a standard for podcasting in the cannabis realm. It's been over 10 years. Yes, it's been over... Oh, no! Please, no, please, sit down. Yes, please, sit, everybody. Thank you so much. I do appreciate that so much. You're lovely. You're a lovely audience. Even the balcony is going on. Billy Valentine's planted that seed, bro. It's so fucking funny. That's a reasonable line of thought. If the Red Sea's blocked from this, we can expect shipping delays and backup, since all the cargo is going to have to go south past Cape Hope of Africa. Rubicon, come on over to Rumble. Here's a link. Come over and subscribe to my channel on Rumble and watch from Rumble. It's free speech, man. It's free speech. Rumble. Oh, Bitcoin, what are you doing? It had its first attempt at 44 and got rejected. It's a $100 rejection. Here come the beers. The bulls. The bulls. The beers. The beers. The Bulls. The Bears. The Bears. The Bears. The Bears. The Bulls. Or the Bulls. The Bulls. The Bulls. The Bulls. That's a good low if that's the low, man. No, it's not. The Bulls. We're still in the Bulls. The Bulls. The Bulls. We're still in the Bulls. The Bears. The Bears. The Bears. The Bears. The Bears. That's a hilarious way to classify it. The Bears. The Bulls. The Bulls. The Chicago Bulls! Roy Pelican, he gets it. Hey, the Bears or the Bulls. Chicago Bears, Chicago Bulls. What are you eating there? Cheesesteak? What kind of pizza you got there? Chicago style pizza. We're talking the Bears. We're talking the Bulls. The Bears. The Bears. The Bulls. 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 It's looking in tools. Huh? Type clap and it brings it up. Oh, that's funny. How do y'all do that? Type clap and it brings it up. Michael Haskey, oh cool man, I was looking in tools. Clap. C-L-A-P. Oh, you gotta be in the facey thing. You gotta type it in the face search. Clap. No, I'll just do this one. I just like that one. That's cool. Peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly with baseball bat, peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly. I can't do it. I can't do it. Peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat, peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat. Dude, that's the best thing. Happy 420. Where are we at? The Bulls. 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 I bet Rubicon owns a Jeep. New Saturday Night Live skit, The Bulls. Yeah, it would be when they're talking about... Oh my God, you're right, Roy. You're right. They could be talking about crypto, man. And they'd be talking about Bears and Bulls like the Chicago Bears and the Chicago Bulls. But it could be Chicago businessmen. It could be two Chicago businessmen sitting at their computers doing trading. Hey, you see the Bitcoin price? Hey, it's looking a little bearish. Hey, you talking about the Bulls? The Bears? Oh, hey, you talking about the Bulls? I'm eating my pizza and my cheesesteak and talking about the Bears. What are you doing? The Bulls. The Bears. The Bears. The Bears. The Bears. I tell you about the Bears. I love the Bears. The Bears are going up higher and higher. The Bears are going lower and lower. I gotta get it right. And the Bulls are charging up the mountain. Look at the Bulls. It's a hell of a spike. It got a little spiky. It got a little bit spiky. I could go for another cup of kafefe. I could go for another cup of kafefe. We could keep talking about the beers and doubles. I gave you 2 rants on the same thing. You got 2 rants. 2 rants for the price of 1. Eee. Did you see it? Did you live it? Did you understand it? What about it? Billy Bong Thornton, look at you. Looking at this. We're doing this right now. We're doing the things. Two beers. Doubles. Inflate your chest with air too. I wonder if bodybuilders do that shit. They hold their breath while they... I wonder if... Yeah, man, I bet they do. I bet they fucking inhale a whole bunch of air just... And they're all holding their breath while they flex. Holy shit, that's funny. Like a fucking inflatable raft. No, they just take steroids. I'll jump over to Rumble and set up an account. Too late to anything. Hey, Rubicon, we want you on Rumble. Rumble, hey, dub. Bears. The Bears. T-Notes, T-Bills, 30-day maturity, government site. Roy Pelican, T-Bills, bull market. I'm looking at leaves coming over the waterfall. Looking at the leaves coming over this waterfall. Look at this, beautiful. I love it. I love the view here. Hey, let me know out there if you love the view on the big Megatron screens, people. Days Garden. Days Garden. Days Garden. Days Garden. Days Garden. Yes. Please. Thank you. Thank you so much. You're wonderful. Sit down. Yes. Let's talk more about this beautiful waterfall here. It serves 2 purposes. It's like it's a waterfall or it's people clapping. It so sounds like people clapping too. Sounds like a big auditorium of people, man. Just a massive amount of people all just clapping. A bunch of whistles and shit. Wonder what comes up when you type in nothing. That's funny. Da Bears. Doubles. 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 Dude, look at this spike again. Doubles. More people are buying? Well, how's that? Oh, dude, yeah, the volume is going up super fast. Doubles going up. The volume's going way up, guys. Not just the value, but the volume. The amount of people interacting with Bitcoin right now is 986. Here we go. Holy shit, 986. 5 and 15 quarter, 5, 978 and 91, 2 and 15, 993, 96, 43, 993. Now 43, 996, folks. 5 and 15 quarter, 5 and 15, 997, 2 and 15, 43, 997, 5 and 15, 5 and 15, 44,000, folks. 44,055. 5 and 15, back down to 43, 995, 44, 65, folks. 3 and 15 quarter, 5 and 4, 48, 88, 44, 88, 5, 5, 45 and 72, 5 and 15, 117, 2 and 44, 150, folks. 3 and 15 quarter, 2, 5 and 44, 150, 2 and 15, 2. Panoy Grower was right. 5 and 15, 44, 150, 5 and 15, 44, 146, 2 and 15 quarter, 10 and 44, 70, 44, 156 and 5 and 15 quarter, 5 and 15, 10, 10 and 15 quarter, 196. 44 and 15, 196, 5 and 15, 45, 5, 183, and 5 and 15, 44, 183, 5 and 15, 175, and 15, 44, 175, 5 and 44, 183, 2 and 15, 5, 5, 10, and 2 and 15, 10 and 15, 181, 2 and 15, 2, 2, 50, 5, 5 and 15, 3, 3 and 15, 2, 2 and 5, 5, 15, 189 and 15, 5, 5, 189, 2, 44, 185, come on, folks on the floor, 2 and 15, 2, 186, 5 and 15, 44, 186, 2 and 10, 10, 15, 185, and 15, 10, 10, 15, 2, 15, 5, 5, 15, 188, 91, 2 and 182, 5 and 15, 44, 182, 2 and 15, 10, 185, come on, 170, 88, 2 and 15, 10, 10, 15, 5, 5, 15, 2, 2, 15, 10, 10, 15, 10, 15, 5, 5, 1 and 55, 2 and 15, 10, 5 and 15, 2, 2, 15, 5, 5, 5, 2 and 15, 10, 10 and 175, 5, 50, 2, 175 and 15, 10, 10 and 15, 160 and 44, 5, 5 and 15, 10, 10, 50, 2, 2, 50, 5, 5, 50, 2, 2 and 50, 191 and 15, 183 and a 15, 2, 50, I'm in a tree and a 15, 10, 44, 183, 5 and 15, 10, 10 and 144, 183, when it's get to 200, folks. 177, 44, 170, 190, 2 and 15, 10, 10, 50, 5, 5, 183, and a 15, 2, 2, 5, 5, 2 and 15, 10. Eminem. I just get up there and go, hey, 195 and a 15 quarter to 201, 44, 234, 2 and a 234, 50, 40, 2 and a 44, 234, 5 and a 248, folks. 3 and a 44, 248, 2 and a 15, 254, 3 and a 15, 10, 10, 50, 5, 5, 5, 5, 44, 244, 248, 2 and a 44, 248, 2 and a 15, 10, 10, 5, 5, 240, 3 and a 15 quarter, 10, 5, 5, 248, 2, 15, 10, 2, 39, 2 and a 15, 10, 5, 5, 10 and a 15, 10, 2 and a 2, 39, 44, 2, 39, 2 and a 15, 10, and 5, 5, 2, 34, 2, 31, 5, 10, 10, 10 and 15, 10, 10 and 15, 2 and a 15, 2, 31, 44, 2, 52, 5 and a 15, 2, 52, 5 and a 15, 2, 52 is hard to say, 5 and a 15, 2 and a 15, 10, 10, 2, 52 again. Why you gotta make it hard for me, I'm afraid? 2 and a 15, and a 252, and a 252, and a 252, and a 34, 252. 259, 85, 5 and a 44, 259 and 85, 254, 57, 44, 254, 55, 249, 5 and a 15, 10, 10, 250, go to 258, 44, 258, 2, y'all making some money now, 5 and a 15, 44, 2 and a 58, 5 and a 15, 5, 5 and a 15, 10. Where's your money at? Let me know in the chat. 5 and a 44, 256, 5 and a 15 quarter 2, 2 50 quarter 10, 10 50. Thank you, Billy Bong Thornton. 5 and a 15 quarter 10, 10 44, 297, 5 and a 44, 324. 44 and a 324 and a 15, 10, 10, 15, 5, 5, 2, 10, 327 and a 17, 5 and a 44, 327, 5 and a 327, folks. 44 and a 289 from 327 to 289. That's a big drop. 2 and a 44, 289 to back down to 277. 5 and a 15, 10, 10, 50, 292, 44, 292 and a 15 quarter 10, 10, 267 and a 15 quarter 10, 10, 2, 44 and a 43, 5 and a 15 quarter 10, 10 and a 15 quarter 10, 10, 50 quarter 2, 249 and a 91, 2 and a 9, 91, 244, 949, 91 and a 15, 10, 292, 44, 292 and a 2, 4, 1, 5, 0. 44 and a 2, 41, 2, 32 and a 45, 5 and a 15 quarter 10, 10, 15 quarter 5, 5 and a doubles. I got 50K. Billy Bong. Hippie Chick says 14%. You're at 14%. Okay. That's good. 14% is huge. They're already asking 44.5. Yeah, I mean, if it's 44.1, it would cost me 44.3 to buy right now. Just about anywhere. It's always jacked up $200 value. I'd love to hear their explanation for that. Why they feel that it needs to be that. I mean, I understand it needs to be above what the value is. If there's some kind of a misinterpretation or whatever to protect them. But I feel that's gouging. What they're doing is gouging their customers. And they keep you there, you know. They got ways to keep you there, making it really hard to pull your money out. You know? Hey, Billy. Because if buyers see the price going up, you can charge that, making them think it's already there. You know, if that increases the price of Bitcoin overall, that helps everybody. But it especially helps the people who are gouging. We're looking at the bulls right now, guys. 244, 260 as I speak. 269. That's quite a move up. It had some momentum there. 259. Let's see what the bottom is, man. 260. So 259 is the bottom right now. Now it's 256. Okay, so that broke through. 248. Not good. Okay, it corrected. 259. 245. 254. There looks to be like some really good resistance. It's good. When ETF way back. Some after Matt Damon wars leaving follow commercial. Crypto.com. Some CRO. They call it Chronos or something. Chronos. Yeah, I've got that somewhere. I don't think that went into my Celsius account, so I would have that all sitting somewhere unless I sold it and traded it for Bitcoin, which is possible. And if I did that, I wouldn't have a record over that. Probably. But I could look. I think I could see how much crow I got. It's kind of holding right here at 244. Let's refresh the page and see how it's changed. The 24-hour hasn't changed at all. It's being accurate. It's crazy. I've got $250,000 in crypto in offline wallets. When it gets up this high, that's how much it's worth. It's worth $250,000. There's 5 P's in the marketing product. Product, price, promotion, places, and people. Like it matters where you sell it from, like what stores. When you say places, is that what that is? Oh, what the fuck's taking so long? Having issues here with my online wallet, with my offline wallet. Uh-oh. Asset not loaded correctly. I'm having problem with one asset, Litecoin. Wow, that actually closed the program? That's rare. Litecoin loaded. I've got $2,100 worth of Litecoin, and it wasn't loading, man. I'm like, oh fuck. So I'm gonna have to go to my Ethereum wallet, and that's how you find the other cryptos. They're listed as Ethereum, but they're actually kept as their original. So this says I have Crow. This says I've got. Oh shit! I thought it said 7.6. No, it's got 7,695 Crow. Mike, what's up? Donald Trump's business received at least 7.8 million from 20 foreign governments during his presidency, according to new news by House Democrats. Most of it came from China. Not good for Donny Boy. Mike, thank you for contributing to the show. I appreciate stuff like that so much. Um, this is what Mike said, everybody. So, okay, we got a downturn here to 161. What is a crow right now? A crow is Chronos. Is not. It's only 9 cents. So my stuff. This says I have 22,450 Chronos. This says here is worth $2,600 negative. Okay, $2,186 worth. That's how much it says I have. There's the Chronos right. Let me try to get it just right. There it is. So the Chronos is worth almost 10 cents. And my average buy is 24 cents. So for me, it would be advantageous to actually pick up some of that. It's one that's way down for me. If we feel like crypto.com is going to do well, right? It is so counterintuitive that this does not tell you what you're... I've got some staked Ethereum. I've got 2.4 Ethereum staked. So those are like $2,500 each. So I got like 5,000, 5,500, something like that. Maybe $6,000 worth of Ethereum staked, making a percentage back, which is cool, in my offline wallet. At its peak, crypto.com went up to $1. So the question is do we feel like it's going to do that again? Do we feel like Harmony is going to do that again? You know? Right now, my profit loss on Harmony is in the positive $9,000. And I hold $81,000 worth. I do not have 8.5 Bitcoin. I've got, give or take, just so you know, that's incorrect where it gives a total. I'm trying to get back up to it. Huh. Wow, I don't even know if I realize this, but I've got I've got 710, 7.10 Bitcoin. Dude. I didn't realize I had that much. My goal is 10, right? I want to have 10 Bitcoin. Do we still think it's going to drop back down to 31? That's when I'll buy some, you know? I can't afford a whole Bitcoin. They took 11 million for tax. If he walked away with 10 million, bro, he's got $10 million, man. You're loving it. If you got 10 mil, you're loving it, bro. There's nothing wrong with that. For having to do nothing but buy a dollar ticket. If you're right, end up with 10 million, maybe 20. Love it. Make my life so easy. Weekly. Wow, really? Unreal. Unreal. Are you holding Bitcoin for life? That's the plan, bro. Store of value. That's the way I look at it. It's much more lucrative, I think, and it just depends on the taxing thing, you know? And right now there's a little bit of a conundrum, because there are savings accounts that are going up to 4.5% now. If you get 4.5% out of crypto, you're doing good. After you pay taxes and you still have a 4.5% profit on whatever it is you invested in, that's a good investment. You made good money. Me, with no risk, letting it sit in some of these non-crypto accounts now is becoming more lucrative than risking crypto and getting the crypto out and paying the fees and everything it is to move it around. You're going to lose on that. And then to pay the taxes on it when you pull it out, I don't know. And I would have to sit down and actually do the math to figure out which is more lucrative, which is better. And it all depends on how much this crypto goes up. And if it goes up to millions and millions and millions of dollars and I have to pay millions in taxes, that's fine. I didn't have $1 million in, so if I walk out with more than $1 million, I'm making a really good profit. Hundreds of thousands of dollars profit. And even that's after taxes. So I'm assuming it's probably going to go even higher. And I just leave, if I need money, I pull it out, and if not, leave it in. Let it stay in the market. Let it be old money. I don't care. Interest rates are 5 to 6%. We just had an announcement that they're not going to change those interest rates. So we were at 44.2. Now we're at 44.080. You guys want to send me some Bitcoin? Here's an address you can use. You could send Bitcoin to that address and it'll go right into my offline wallet of Bitcoin. How cool would that be? You could do that from Cash App. Or you Cash App it to me too. That's another way to do it. So when y'all become Bitcoin millionaires, Bitcoinionaires. When y'all become Bitcoinionaires, you can send me some and thank me. Price updated 12 minutes ago. Ooh, that's new. That's cool. I'm glad it says that. So, I'm using the 0 fee to transfer money from the Cash App to my offline wallet. And it says it could take up to 2 days or whatever, but it's free. So I always use that because I don't want to pay money for transferring money out or getting crypto into my offline wallet. It's not taking it out, but it's... Dude, if I'm moving it from one wallet to the other, it shouldn't cost anything, as far as I'm concerned, right? So, when I do that, sometimes it just takes a few minutes, and it's free. It goes right through. So I'm watching right now just to see if it pops up, because I've seen them pop up in less than an hour. Bitcoin at 60,000. GameStop was fun. COVID panic selling the check buying opportunity. Bitcoin at 60,000. Price updated 13 minutes ago. 44,110. So I wonder if it's gonna update. I wonder if I bought something with that crow. You know? I don't know. It might be sitting on Crypto.com. I don't know. That would be the only other place, right? The offline wallet. Nope. I can see from here maybe where I moved it to. Withdraw to ERC20. It says I withdrew 5,700. That's my offline wallet. Okay, so withdraw. Oh, there it is. There it is. 19,000 withdrew to my offline wallet. There it is. So where? Oh, there's the pending transaction, guys. It's up. There it is for free. It's already in my. It's already here. And it's literally already added to my Bitcoin balance? No, no. No, it has not added to my Bitcoin balance. I'm confused. Didn't that say 5.1 before? Dude. Am I losing my mind? Is the calculator not up or open? That is so weird. You got all different kinds of calculators you could do. That's cool. I didn't know that. I'm so confused. What is going on? I'm so confused right now. I don't know. I got 7 Bitcoins though. And that much I know. I'm like, I thought it said 5.1 before in here. Now it says 5.07. And I'm so confused as to why it is saying that. It says 5.07. It's like, was it 5.01 before? And now it's 5.07? Yeah, 0.02 I sent. 1. It shouldn't be 07. It should be, if it was 5.01, it probably wasn't 5.01. This was probably 2.1. Yeah. I'm a little confused right now. The affiliate program? Yeah, man, I'm killing it on YouTube. Yeah, this is. Are you holding Bitcoin for life? I wonder what Bitcoin price will be in 20 years. I don't know. It could go up to $1 billion. You know. And those of us that held it from now will just have so much money. to do this again. I just want to see this one more time because now everything is different. Oh no, it's the same. Okay, cool. It's 710. 7-1. That's where the 0.1 was. 710 921398. That's how much Bitcoin I have. I got it. 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 It's God, just that's $224,000. I'm putting a lot of faith in this Bitcoin, man. Putting my money where my mouth is on Bitcoin and Harmony. Let's see where Harmony is. We haven't even looked at Harmony, right? Ooh, Harmony's back up to 1915. Holy shit, it's almost at 2 cents, guys. Again. So I'm in profit over there on the Harmony. I wonder how good I'm doing on my Polygon Matic. I'm only $3,500 in profit on that one. And I say only because I'm holding $27,700 worth. So my best performer right now is Bitcoin with a profit of $45,000. But that's not real because that's like for 8. God, dude, I'm almost up to it. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. 8.5 and I'm at 7.1. So I'm getting closer to getting to 8.5, which is what this chart reads at. And when Celsius pays me back, if they pay me back in Bitcoin, which they might do, then this will automatically go up probably to 8.5. I'll probably get more than a Bitcoin back from them. So we'll see. And then this chart will be pretty accurate. Oh, we're under 44. So we're falling. But it wasn't a free fall yet, guys, and that's great news. Hey Josh G. We got an ad on Rumble for you, video ad. Kind of cool, I guess. Can you consider crypto? What kind of an ad did you see? Can you consider crypto liquid? Or is it more of an asset as far as net worth is concerned? Oh, that's a good question, Josh G. I've heard the answer to it and I forgot. I can't remember because I was interested in taxation on it. I was kind of looking into it. But there's so many of you here still. Holy shit. The good old days, says Roy. I got to refresh the chat. See my chat number over there. Bitcoin at 60K, Roy says. Okay, the number says 3. Wow, wow. Wow, wow. Okay, I'm going to call the show, guys. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you all had fun. Take care, and I'll see you guys on the next upload, right? If you miss me, come on over to Twitter and visit me, guys. I look for you on Twitter, and if I don't see a lot of retweeting when I'm tweeting, I don't go live. So there's less shows, You want more shows? Come participate in my Twitter feed. I'm at Nays Garden on Twitter. Okay, love y'all. Take care. Hope you had fun. Bye now. Oh, and remember, it's at Nays Garden on Twitter. And also make sure you hit follow and give me a thumbs up while you're here on Rumble. I got 11 thumbs ups. And if there was more than, thanks, Pinoy. If there's more than like 22 people, because I don't think it's actually 22 people, but I'd go longer on the show. But 2 hours, you can hear it in my voice. So take care. Bye, guys.